Claim Navigator. So what we found is marketers, it could be marketing departments, it could be product developers, sustainability managers, maybe compliance departments and business owners. They don't always know what they can and cannot say about a product. We have consumers on one side demanding this transparency. So they're having to say more about their product. And they want to, especially when it comes to like environmental and social things. On the flip side, you have regulators that are saying, hey, if you're going to say something, we're going to start cracking down. Consumers are also cracking down with class action lawsuits. So you've got all these consumer brands. So all you guys that are feeling really kind of like getting it from both ends, getting squished in between in the middle and having to make these claims. So we put together a really easy to use platform and tool where if you can see on the left-hand side, there's about 70 different claims that we bring into this platform that you can make about your product or service. If I kind of scroll down here, you can see a whole bunch of them. So let's say I want to make a biodegradable claim about my product. You can pick what industry do you work in, or what category of products do you have, and there's a whole bunch also to pick from. So I'm going to pick just consumer products, and I sell in the United States. You will see that immediately this is going to populate all of the information you need to know, or at least everything we think you need to know about making a biodegradable claim in the consumer products industry in the United States. So starting in the left-hand side, you can see there's special considerations. What do I really need to know? Are there things that are going to maybe get me in trouble? So we kind of put those here. There's kind of some specific things for specific areas. Like, for example, it's actually illegal in 4 different states to say that your plastic bags are biodegradable. It's kind of a key thing to know, because when state regulations are more stringent than federal regulations, it really throws consumer brands, in a tailspin of having to keep up with it all. If we scroll down here, these are regulations that you should know about in making this claim. These are all clickable, so you can actually see the actual regulation having to do with making a biodegradable claim, as well as any case law. So you can learn so much from lawsuits. Where have other companies gotten themselves in trouble? And I'm sure you're looking at this list and you're like, wow, I cannot believe this many companies, and these are recent, have actually gotten, most of them have gotten, in litigation and found themselves in a lawsuit for making a biodegradable claim in the consumer products business. Once again, these are clickable. You can actually see the actual lawsuit to make sure that you're not making that same mistake. And then if we actually go up to the top right, there's a list of certifications. These are third-party validations that you could use to validate your claim. So ones that you can kind of consider. So that's kind of the Green Claim Navigator in a nutshell. Other than what I think is probably the most important part, which is our competitive landscape. So in this competitive landscape, once again, this is all very self-serve. You can, kind of pick the product category you want to look at. So if we want to look at, let's say, beauty and personal care, we have I don't know if you saw just a second ago, we have about 150,000 products in our database. And you can actually see in the personal care business how many products are actually making some sort of a sustainability claim. If we click into it a little bit further, we can kind of dig deeper. We can see what are the top certifications that companies in our product category are getting. I'm going to go over to another screen because we're going to go through this pretty quickly. But we can also see who our competitors are. So let's say I wanted to take a look specifically at maybe I sell a shampoo. I can go in here, pull up a shampoo, and I can see what products are out there, what claims they're making, and what certifications they have. That would be my competitors. So this is just a very touching a tip of the iceberg of what's in this competitive data. So I'm going to actually go out back to our Claim Navigator, and you will also see in the top right-hand side This is our AI tool. This is our Chat ESG, we call it. If you click on this, this is a chat very similar to Chat GPT that you're already used to using. So I'm not going to actually go through it, but you can ask it a question and it'll immediately give you answers as well as the documents you need that back up the answer to the question that you're asking. So ESG stands for environmental, social governance. We kind of specialize in green marketing and sustainability sort of topics. So this would be specific to anything having to do with marketing your claim as sustainable.